topical, man. We're topical.
We're nothing if not topical. All right, let's do our list.
List?
The list this week comes from our Discord. Give me 1 second, and I'll figure out who it comes from.
Hurry up.
It was Fender.
Quicker.
The list comes from Fender in our Discord, and it is the top 3 biggest tourist traps in the state of Oregon. So the top 3 things that people who come to Oregon are told, yes, you have to go do this thing, but they actually suck and are not fun and generally a waste of money. Top 3 tourist traps in Oregon.
I'll start because I think my first one here, a little controversial here. My number 3 is Pre's Rock. Who wants to go see a rock where a guy was wasted and high on drugs? It's not even like a rock. It's just like a wall. A rock wall is all it is.
Did Ski just like steal my take? Like, is that what just happened?
Like, this is your classic take, and
this is my take. Hang on.
No,
no, I totally agree.
You swayed me.
You know what, dude? It's not on my list, but like I couldn't agree more. Like it is the weirdest obsession that I think people have in this area is that rock. Like he literally died drunk driving at that spot. Like it's, you know, I know people put up like little like monument things when people die in car accidents on the road and stuff like that, but the fact that it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird. You know?
And can we bring this up? I mean, it's sacrilegious to say as, you know, Eugenians / Oregon fans. Pretty great in college, right? He was a bust on the Olympic level. It's not like he was
dude in the Olympics, Pre.
Yeah.
Dude on the international scene, Steve.
Beat the Europe.
Dude in October.
Dude in June. Europeans. Come on, Pre. Yeah, it's not like he was like an Olympic champion either. It's like, yeah.
Aaron Judge. You're great in the regular season.
Yep.
You stink when it counts. There's a medal on the line. You ain't good, Pre.
This is we're doing Method Man and How High.
Miller.
We're doing Method Man and How High. Get him.
Yeah.
He's Tracy McGrady. Steve Prefontaine. You McGrady ass. Give him the Hall of Fame for shit you did in October. Do it in June. Do it in the summer. Do it internationally. Do it in Tokyo. Do it. Stop the assassination, Steve. Why didn't you do it, loser?
Didn't he get hurt by the boycotted Olympics or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Why are we letting facts get in the way? Well,
cross the line, Steve. Be a scab, Steve.
Yeah, honestly, figure it out.
Be an independent runner on the Olympic stage, like all those Russians.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah. By the way, he would be locked up. like communism.
I mean, they already thought he was a commie with his long hair and his mustache.
Totally. He would actually be put in jail, I think. He would be put in one of those camps that the U.S. government put together during World War II. And like, oh, did you know that we did that? Oh, okay.
Don't look that up.
Don't look it up if you don't. My number 3 is the Oregon Coast Aquarium. That place, I went there last year with the 12-year-old, and they were doing construction on it, to be fair. And so a lot of it was closed. It is mostly boring. Like, you know, at least the Oregon Zoo is like big and there's a whole bunch of different areas. Like the Oregon Coast Aquarium is small. It doesn't really have a lot to look at, and it's expensive. Well, and
here's something
all you're told, like when you go to Newport, it's like, oh, you got to go to the aquarium. Like you got to take your kid to the aquarium. And it's like, you go to the aquarium for a couple hours, you buy an overpriced stuffed animal when you leave, and you're like, oh, all right, I've seen that now.
Fish are boring.
Fish are 1,000% boring.
Yeah.
Period.
So someone tell me a fish is fascinating to them. Ooh, a shark. Ooh, look at that shark. It's just plodding along in the water, not doing shit.
If you throw some food in front of it, they're pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, but they don't do
piranhas.
anything. Like
Piranhas are fun. Fascinating.
just don't throw the newt in with them, right?
Yeah, don't throw the newt in with a piranha, and you're okay. Listener, listen to our Jaws podcast for that story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your 3, King?
My number 3. It's a food place, and it's more of a construct. It's the hipster taco joint, Tacovore.
Ooh.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it's like there's Porque No is the one up in Portland. Like, you got to go to Porque No. You got to go to Tacovore if you're in the South Valley. Yeah, they're just hipster tacos. I like them both.
Yeah, they're fine.
Hipster tacos.
Yeah. No, they're fine.
Oh, it's wrapped in a plantain. How interesting.
Yeah.
Which is less overwhelming, Tacovore or Voodoo Donuts?
Voodoo sucks. Like, Voodoo actually is bad. Like,
oh, look, there's Captain Crunch on a clitoris. How cute. Oh, fun. Eat that. Oh, can you find it? Now that's the joke.
Yeah, like bacon on a maple bar. Like, okay. Like,
that was so 2004, man.
Like, the stuff they put on the donuts too, like the cookies and the cereal and stuff, is so dry and old and stale. Like, I don't get why people like it. It's weird.
Here's my problem with Voodoo. It's a donut, right? So you need a good base and actually have a high quality donut itself before you put all the shit on. It's a very average donut they offer you. So yeah.
You go to like the donut place on Highway 99, that's a better donut.
Yeah.
It's a better donut. It's actually, this is a really good segue into our listener number 3s, because both Booble and WCP said Voodoo Donuts for their number 3. So it is wildly overrated. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What's your 2?
All right. My number 2, you said the first part of it, and I'm going to say the Oregon coast, the beach. Going to the beach of the Oregon coast, not fun or exciting or anything good.
But there's a difference, I think, between going to the beach and staying at the beach.
It's a big distinction, yeah. But if you're a tourist, you're coming through the coast, like, let's go check out the beach. Night. You stand out there, there's 80-mile-an-hour winds. You can't touch the water because it's 20 degrees. Yeah. Now, if you're just off the beach, a trail that maybe overlooks the beach, that's fantastic. But I'm not touching the fucking sand on the Oregon coast.
I always feel bad for people who like visit the Oregon coast. By the way, it's not a beach, it's the Oregon coast, because it's fucking cold and the water is freezing. I feel bad for people who come from like the middle of the country to the West Coast and they go to the Oregon coast, because what they are expecting in their head is a beach. They're expecting like California and sun and not fucking 30-mile-an-hour wind and like 40 degrees.
Even on that front, the California coast isn't really that welcoming for swimmers until you get to like San Luis Obispo, like south, because you ain't swimming in Monterey Bay. Like, you ain't Santa Cruz, you walk in that water, you ain't swimming in it.
Yeah. No, it's Los Angeles and south.
Yeah, like, Long Beach down.
yeah. Nothing above is no.
Yeah. See, now if tourists just knew that you go to Oregon coast, don't actually go to the beach and just hang around, walk some trails, look over, the cliff sides, that's fine. Yeah, but don't touch the sand.
If you like the cold air in your face and mist, then that's what the Oregon coast is good for. Yeah. Again, Oregon coast, not beach. We don't have one of those.
Shore.
We don't have one of those.
The shore.
Yeah, the shore. That's East Coast, I think. I think that's my number 2 is Powell's Books.
Ooh, I like reading.
Miss me with Powell's Books, dude. Like,
it's so interesting.
It's a bookstore.
Wow, hey! Nectar to Sip, and it's used. Yeah. Oh, crazy! Hey, someone read this book. It's White Fang. I gotta buy it. £100.
Like,
Thanks.
I wonder how many books do you think have been bought at Pals that no one has even touched a page to read because they went there. Oh, I gotta go to Pals, right? And if you go to Pals, you have to buy a book, right?
Yep. Tourists go to Portland. They buy books. They're like, "Oh, I was in Pals. I bought you this book." It's like, cool.
Oh, Fair Verona. Cool.
All right.
I love the Capulets.
Yeah, by the way,
thank you.
By the way, like a used book is the gift that they got the person.
Makes it special.
A used book. Like
this was in someone else's bathroom while they were taking shits. That's the allure.
It's like, I can buy this
history of it.
I can buy this new on Amazon for $8, right? Like why did you spend $15 at Powell's for that?
Because it's
book?
Heavy. That's the charm.
You need that weight to it. Come on.
Gotta be girthy.
You need that tear and semen seeping through the pages is what you need.
It's like a Jim Rome read every time you get a book from Powell's. Thanks for the vine.
Yep.
Rack me, Jack London. Well,
Portland,
same vein.
Portland, a great city, but like there is some useless shit in Portland. That's one of them.
Same vein. My number 2 overrated tourist trap in Oregon, OMSI. Math and Science Institute. Hey, I'll pay $120 to do some math and science. Hey, bud, welcome to college. It'll cost you a lot more than that. Have fun. Just wait. Thanks.
Yeah, why you skipping ahead and paying $80?
Look, I'm gonna go and look at this exhibit and do math. Look, how fun. Not fun.
Yeah. I went up to Portland last week with my kid, and the plan was to go up like Friday night, hang with some buddies, and then Saturday the plan was to go to OMSI. And like I didn't tell him about it, and the more like time went on and I thought about it, I was like, I don't actually think he'll have fun. I don't think it's actually that. Like they have a submarine there, like so kids can go in a submarine, which is generally like a cool thing to a kid. But we went in a submarine when we were in the Bay Area. Like he's been in a sub. He doesn't need to do that again. Like I think we're good. Like
if you're taking your kid to Portland and you want to give him some real life like experiences, just take him to Portland Meadows.
Drop them off under Broadside Bridge.
Watch the degenerates bet the ponies into a dead track that nothing runs on anymore. It's quite the spectacle.
Give them $10 on the west side of the Rose Garden Moda Center. Tell them find a place to park.
Yeah.
Use $10. Find a place. Negotiate.
I love the ponies.
That's math and science for you, baby.
I love the
Boy,
ponies.
Dad, thanks for taking me on this excursion to do schoolwork.
You might as well just spend that money to buy $10 worth of smack instead. You're never gonna find a parking spot there. So.
Get over yourself.
This, my boy, is what we call a mint julep. Go get your dad one.
Yeah. It's not in my top 3. It's on my honorable mention. But since we're dumping on Portland, the world's smallest park in Portland. Get the fuck out of here with that. It's a weed, like a 2x2 weed in the middle of the street. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck off.
Oh, look, here's a cute little bench.
Stay weird, Portland.
God.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
We're so wacky in the valley.
We don't want to pay for sports, but we got this tiny ass fucking national park here. Here you go, people.
Isn't it cool?
It costs $10 million to maintain.
Did you give your 2 yet, gang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was OMSI.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, 2's from the chat. Booble said Goonies/Animal House locations. It's good. WCP
Astoria.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Actually, Astoria is kind of pretty. I mean, let's be honest.
The wind.
We just went over this.
No. Astoria is pretty.
What'd you say about the wind ski?
It's like double the wind of like going to Florence.
Yeah.
It's like a 100-mile wind.
Nothing is windier than Florence. No. Nothing.
Maybe
you can go to one of those bounce house trampoline places and they have the wacky hurricane thing you step in. Yeah. Not as windy as Florence. Florence is the worst. That's what's shaded all of us on the coast, is that we went to Florence a billion times and it fucking stinks.
Yeah.
Because the North Jetty is just nothing but dunes now.
That was going to be my question. Like, is Florence actually cool?
Got a
I
casino.
like Old Town. Old Town's fine.
Is it?
It's got a casino in. It's got one decent golf course, so that's something.
Hobbit Beach is cool. A little north of Florence.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Question: when was last? Have you been to Astoria semi-recently, King? Talking up Astoria is great.
It's probably been like 4 years.
It's been a while.
Do they have any attractions? Do they have any attractions for kindergarten cop there? Like, oh, this is the house or the school where Schwarzenegger was supposed to be for kindergarten cop.
I don't think so.
I would go then. But
I saw a cannon there, though. That was something I pretended I cared.
Ski, you would go and visit the kindergarten cop house. No, you would not.
More than seeing the fucking Goonies house.
Yeah, I'm not seeing either. 2 from WCP in the chat. World's tallest barber pole in Forest Grove. Is that a thing?
Home of Joe Giansante, by the way, Forest Grove.
Oh, yeah. All right. Nice
Fun fact.
Nice callback. King, again, with his obsession with Joe Giansante.
Please, Joe Giansante for the OSN network.
Bring back OSN, cowards!
Oh, I want my 3rd tier!
All right, Ski, what's your one, man?
Right. My number one, it's fitting since we've just been shitting on Florence. Biggest tourist trap is going to Moe's. Moe's is awful food. Awful food. It's bad.
By the way, you can get Moe's clam chowder now at Autzen Stadium. In your face.
It's bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
Well, their clam chowder's fine.
It comes in a bread bowl. Woo! So great.
I hope Oregon's wearing brown uniforms and it's a brown house because you're going to be getting diarrhea in Autzen Stadium.
The worst people to go to Moe's are the people that go to Moe's and they're like, "Oh, have a BLT." You're here.
Eat the fucking chowder.
Eat fucking chowder. Jesus.
The ocean is right there.
You can see it. It's right there.
Yeah.
I'll have the turkey club. There's no salt on those fries, are there? I will say most probably overrated, but
it is.
Just don't go there and order. I'll have the smash burger.
Why?
Why?
Let's see. My number one is Sea Lion Caves. Sea Lion Caves. I haven't been since I was a kid because I remember how lame it was when I was a kid. Like, you think like a kid would enjoy going into a cave and seeing like these really majestic creatures making loud noises in the cave, but I remember being really bored and leaving inside of 10 minutes. And
stinks. It's humid.
It's gross. Like, the sea lions aren't always there either. Like, people,
when they are, they're very far away.
Yeah, people pay money to go in there and you can barely see the sea lions if they're there at all. It's like, why does this exist? And
sea lions,
and you're told when you go to the coast that it's one of the attractions you have to see. Like, if you're going up the coast, gotta stop in Sea Lion Caves. Like, wow.
They're the seagulls of the sea. They stink. They're loud. And if anyone fishes like on the Umpqua or the Sayusla, they're the laziest fuckers. They just sit and wait for you to hook a fish and then come and try to steal it from you. Yeah. Kill them all. They're worthless.
Aren't seagulls the seagulls of the sea?
They don't live in the sea.
All right. I mean, they're anyway. I'm not going to argue.
Chicken of the sea,
and they're not real, and they're birds, so they're not real.
Tuna? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point. Yeah, sea lions very much real, and they stink, and they're not fun to look at because that's all you do at Sea Lion Caves. You pay money and look at sea lions. Fuck out of here. No.
My number one, I'm directing my ire towards a completely different part of the state.
Going to East finally?
Crater Lake.
Oh.
In the summer. In the winter, you can get me. You stay there, pretty, it's snowing. In the summer, Missing you,
Smoke
it's
coming
Crater
in from
Lake.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's
Yeah.
Wizard Island. I mean, Wizard Island. Oh,
You see
now
that?
what? Well, Wizard Island.
It's the deepest lake in the world. Oh, can I go swim that? No one's allowed to touch, or you can barely look at the water. You definitely can't touch it.
Yeah,
Can't even touch.
you keep those sunglasses on, boy, because the people that control this place will arrest you if you look at it too closely.
Mm-hmm.
Forest Department, whatever the hell they're called.
You gotta just glance at it. That's all you can do.
It's terrible. In the wintertime, I get it. You stay there, get a cabin, quaint, snow, got it. Summertime? Oh, I fed a chipmunk that's domesticated because everyone just feeds them pellets.
It's crazy going there and like trying to have a picnic of any kind because chipmunks will swarm you. Like you will be surrounded by chipmunks. So if your kids want to see chipmunks, I guess Crater Lake's cool.
I got Snow White on Comcast DVR.
Guess what? If you've seen it once, here's a newsflash: it hasn't changed. Yeah. So you're good.
I got Chip and Dale, baby. Let's turn on Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. What else do I need? All right, that's it. Our number ones from the chat. Booble says the Oregon Country Fair.
If you like drugs and old naked hippies, then
have you ever snorted Molly off a penis, Booble?
Yeah.
Yeah, try it and then get back to us. Yeah.
Just saying.
Number one from WCP is Sea Lion Caves. Yep.
Hey, but you can pay $5 to put a penny in there to smash.
Oh, you
and it'll
definitely
say
can.
Sea Lion Caves. It's a great deal.
And then you can buy a wallet for that penny, like because they sell those too. Honorable mentions from the chat. WCP says pretty much all things in Portland. All right. The Blazers. The Blazers, what are we doing? Certainly. Yeah.
Blazers.
Who cares about the Blazers? Get out of here.
He also says Country Fair, and he says the Shakespeare Festival. I haven't.
This guy.
I've never done that.
I don't mind. I've only been a couple of times. It's fine.
Yeah.
You have to be cultured to go down there and listen to those thespians speak their old timey fucking Brit talk.
Drink their Lithia water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Clearly, WCP not smart like us.
So. I'm saying I don't think I would ever go again, but I've been, and it's.
They don't got heavy engines at the Shakespeare.
I appreciate the craft.
Yeah.
But don't even get me started on Mount Ashland. What a terrible ski resort that place is. Can't even shred the gnar.
No.
There will be no gnar shredding of any kind. Honorable mentions from Booble, Portland.
What are we doing to Portland? Let's stop this.
I think he said.
Stop.
I think he said Portland. It's weird, and that's not a good thing. Fuck Portland. Bomb
Portland's
that shit into oblivion. He says.
It's on fire.
It's down.
Yeah, Portland's on fire.
Crooked Joe. I called him. I called him in. He said no. What are we doing to Portland? Come on.
The streets of Portland are rivers of poop. Nothing.
Well, that's true. At the Willamette.
I mean, it is good.
Close south to north. It's pretty gross. Yeah. They're not beating that allegation.
Wow. He says. Big.
Stop making fun of Portland, guys.
Big if true, Booble. He says Seattle greater than Portland.
I mean, it's definitely bigger.
Yeah, in population. Yes.
The weather's worse in Seattle.
Yes.
We ever watched a Mariners game?
Before
we leave, I just want to say, I love how they're in year 25 of Safeco, now T-Mobile, and they're like, why are we always hitting 189 at home for 81 games a year? I don't know, because you have the roof open and it's 41 degrees and cloudy every fucking night. I don't know, guys. Why? Why can no one hit there? Weird. No one can hit on the West Coast, and you're in the worst weather on the West Coast. If you can't hit in LA, and you can't hit in San Francisco, and you can't hit in San Diego, you can't hit in Seattle. Get rid of the Mariners. Put them in the Bay. I'm sick of them. Terrible. Bobby Witt Jr. MVP. Bye. Good night.
Move the Mariners to Oakland. That's all I'll